Let's go ahead and cut that short. Let's go ahead and cut the intro short because look, I'm doing a shorter stream. I'm about to be on my way to Vegas. I got a few more things. You can probably tell I need to shave. I need to do a few different things. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the intro a little bit short, and I'm only gonna go for I don't know somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour. If there's a couple of people that want to jump on and maybe want to talk about some stuff, that's fine. I'm down with that. Maybe if you want to talk about what are your favorite games to play in Vegas or whatever your closest area is, whatever your closest casinos are, that'd be cool. But I know I bailed on the stream last night. I had something come up with my mom, and if you guys have heard me talk about my mom, she got in a bad motorcycle accident years ago. So when she asked me for help, I jumped to the occasion because that's the proper thing for a son to do. That's what I feel, anyways. So she asked me for help. I'm gone. Sorry. Like as much as I love everybody that's been supporting and everything, it's like, dude, my mom is like my first priority as far as things are going on. So yeah. With that being said, this is well, it's going to be my last stream before the Vegas thing. There might be some streams going on in Vegas. This is actually going to kill the time that I have left on StreamYards. People have been donating, so when I come back, I'm going to be buying. I'm going to be buying StreamYards, so I'll be able to stream a lot more and hopefully maybe find a schedule in between. I mean, I'm sure we all follow enough people to where like what times are the best times to stream. Also, what time does it work out for my schedule? What time there's a lot of factors that go into it. Like as much as I would like to continue to stream after like DA streams, like the after party streams, what we've been calling them, that's just not a it's not a feasible game plan for the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? Wait, what's happening to your mom? Name? No, my mom got in a motorcycle accident like about close to 20 years ago, and she got hit by a semi truck. And she's been well. She literally used to be one of the few women out there years ago that was a construction worker, and yeah, so she used to be very hands-on, very physical with her life and everything. And now that that happened to her, she's probably consistently frustrated with what's going on around her. So I'm a decent size dude. I'm a decent size man or whatever. And so I go and I help her with heavy stuff when she needs help with that. Was she a biker mama? Yes, she literally used to probably. I think the main one that she rolled around with, or like one of her old men, they call them old men or whatever, was either in the Devil's Henchmen or is the Mongols. I don't know. She knows people from the Mongols, Devil's Henchmen, Hell's Angels. The town that the show Sons of Anarchy was filmed in is an old school biker town. It's actually the town I grew up in. It's called Sunladahunga. It's in California. Yeah, she's an old lady to an old man, whatever. And that's a real thing. That's what they actually call each other. And no, she lived that lifestyle, and I was just obviously I'm her son, but yeah, she lived a much different lifestyle than like I did. Are you a child of biker gangs? I don't think like a gang would be a the way to put it, but I grew up around different circumstances than other people did. I'll just say that. Let's just say this: I've had my house raided. I've had it all. Like I've had all that stuff happen, and none of it was. So you were literally a son of anarchy, possibly, but I'm literally from that town, and even the like the bikes that were used in that, like my mom knew the guy who owned a lot of those bikes in that town, and some of the main streets that are used in that is from my like hometown. So yes, I grew up around like some of those stories. They're obviously they're exaggerated. Well, maybe they're exaggerated. I don't know. Like even when my mom watched the show and she would let me know, it was like it was still questionable. I don't know. Maybe on her deathbed she'll be like, "All these were true, boy," or something. I have no idea. But yes, there's actually a book out there called Under and Alone. It's a real book. Like I even have it in one of my drawers here or whatever. But it's a real book, and she's actually in it and everything. And yeah, it was when the Mongols all got raided, or when the Mongols got taken down. And yeah, my mom she wasn't a part of, like, she didn't rat anybody out, but she was in the book as like bartender number 2 or some shit. But she's like, oh yeah, that was me. Like she literally has it. I have a version of the book that's all highlighted. That's like, this is me, this is me, this is me. So yeah, that was a crazy way to I don't know, grow up and whatnot. But that being said, this stream is not about my upbringing and like the crazy bikers and everything that I've had around me or whatever. This stream is about to be talking about just Vegas in general. Like it's going to be the FNT meetup stuff, and then maybe some of the plans that I'm lucky enough to be privy to on my way out there, or well, when I get there. Like people like Hold My Dual Shock. There's Leon. There's a bunch of normal people. There's a bunch of regular people. There's Zax. There's the amount of streamers that you probably already watch and follow. Like a lot of them are out there. Some of them I kind of barely know. Some of them I'm better friends with. And I'm lucky enough to, now that I'm in this space a little bit more, I get to like go hang out with them and be a part of some of their, possibly some of their first experiences in Vegas. And I live in California, so Vegas is like, that's a staple in my life. Like I went like 2 times last year. I've been at least minimum 1 time every year. And yeah, let's see here. What did Quentin say? Y'all see Kata hanging out with his favorite black woman? I did not. No. That being said, Quentin making that. Well, hold on. Let me go through the couple of people that are actually in here. And I mean, this is awesome. I'm surprised I'm even up to like 8 people. It's been fluctuating between 3 to 8 people. And right now, let's go ahead and go down the list. We got SJ, who said, "Hail Syfax and Calypso, the digital dragon slayer." Yes, Calypso is the slayer of dragons. She's slightly better than Khaleesi, because Khaleesi has the dragons, Calypso kills them. It's awesome. We got Balerion, who's I believe that's it. So Balerion, no, it's Valerian the Dread. Balerion is, I'm not sure what that's a reference to. Or did you just change the B? Or did you change the V to a B? We also got Rafa Balde. What's good? Have fun in Vegas. I plan to have a good time out there. I think it should be a lot of fun. And this year will be the first year that now I've been doing YouTube stuff that, I don't know, maybe people recognize me. That'd be cool. Like I've gone for 4 years, and it's the people that I know and I've run into, they recognize me, of course. But now that I'm kind of in, I want to say like a slightly bigger space, I'm curious to see how many people will be like, "Hey, what's up, Syfax?" And they know me by my like internet handle, because most people actually probably know me by my real name, like that, or like that I've ran into out there. So it should be interesting, and it's fun. And I've been talking to people. Well, I've been talking to other streamers and stuff, and like I've been invited to a few other things. I'm only going to be there for 2 days, so they probably have all sorts of other fun stuff going on, but I'm going to a few of those things, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I only have a couple more things to take care of tonight, and I figured, you know what? I have an hour left of StreamYards. Let's go ahead and do like a last minute thing. And then when I'm back, I'm going to go ahead and buy StreamYards, because a lot of you have been awesome. And there's been a couple of you who donated to the Patreon and to the Cash App. And because of that, when I'm back, I'm definitely going to be buying StreamYards, and I'm going to find times to stream more consistently. And maybe sometimes still at night, or like later at night. It's hard to tell because I don't know exactly 100% where my audience is. I know I can look at the analytics, but that only helps so much. Like there's a lot of awesome people that are in like the UK. There's a lot of awesome people here in America. There's people all over the world, which it's hard to find a time that's like, what is good for everybody. and then also find a time that like none of the bigger shows that probably a lot of you guys are watching. But I would like to find a time to even give you guys an hour of my time, and then keep doing what I've been doing, like bringing on guests, bringing in some people from the chat, bringing in like just more consistent like that, and then possibly offering more stuff like with the Patreon going. Do side content, maybe do content specifically with certain subscribers and stuff, or if they have a topic they want to talk about. So Balerian, how do we send donos? So because I'm not monetized right now, I have found, well, because of people like well, other subscribers and stuff have given me, or they've shown me options because I'm so stupid at this shit. There's the Cash App option, and then I have a Patreon now, and you can find it in the description. And if you go onto there, I think the Patreon though is like a monthly thing. So if you just want to donate one time and cancel it, just do that. That's fine. But if like I eventually, now that I realize that's a possibility, maybe I can do some side content, or like I said, if there's something specific you would like to talk about, you want to jump on, we can actually do like a conversation about that. I'm trying to think of unique ways that people would want to like donate to the Patreon, and why you would want to. I haven't figured that out yet, not gonna lie. But if you want to throw a couple bucks, there's a couple tier levels in there, like even down to $1. That's awesome. So name says, so you don't want to do after party? No, I don't mind doing an after party. That's not the problem. Like after party on certain days is fine. But when you're doing like construction work and stuff like that, you're up at like 6, 7 in the morning, and I've been doing them kind of late. And it's just because I've had the free time lately. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like when I'm back yet. Like it changes kind of all the time. I love the after party. I love doing these like two, like I always say it's going to be like an hour, right? It's like, oh, let's go with an hour. And then it turns into like 3 to 4. Maybe there's been like that one time it was like 6 hours. That's never that's awesome. It's never the goal though. I don't want to take 6 hours of people's time. But if people are entertained and people are still watching, I just roll with it. I roll with the punches, and you know what? It'll hit me the next morning, whatever. That's fine. That part's on me. But like if people are gonna be watching, I'd rather you guys be entertained and keep watching. And then, when you see something like that happen again, it's like, oh man, I know I'm about to have like, a couple hours or something that's going on. That would be awesome. Whatever, however people feel about it, I think that's pretty great. But that being said, let me bring on my guest, which is Quentin. What's up, Quentin? Quentin, you're here, brother. Maybe I was talking too long. I did a 15-minute intro, and I even cut my intro down by like 3 minutes.
I was in the middle of responding to Name saying, it's like, hey, why does mom have to do it? I was like, hey, it's because he had to stop the stream.
Name can say whatever he wants, man. Like whether he's talking shit or making fun, whatever.
I'll
Like
just
name,
explain because he's
I
like,
said
hey, I
he.
missed the beginning. So I was explaining it. I was like, hey, this
Oh
is why
yeah,
you talk about it.
okay.
But check your messages. I sent you what I was talking about with Kata's favorite black woman.
All right, we do have a favorite black woman. Let me see if I can figure out how to share it. Let me see here. Through StreamYards, present. Oh, I gotta save the picture. Let me save it as Kata's favorite gay.
But yeah, we literally had nobody watching the stream yesterday on Rockefeller. I was like, dang. Just me, Guillotine, and Rockefeller chilling with nobody.
Well, I mean that sucks. I mean, but I hope I'm not just the only draw. I like having everybody on. I think Rockefeller does a good gaming stream. I mean, I know you don't really have a channel, so it's like, I mean, maybe people
What's
want
up,
to listen to you. That's fine. And then yeah. Oh, hey, Uncle T, man, I've been meaning. I saved the address and the picture. I'm gonna send it to you here in just a little bit. My phone is charging. That shit was about to die. I'm gonna send you the address for the meetup tomorrow if you're still going. But I mean, I'll still send you the picture. You just got to look at the address.
Well, I think he's going for work purposes
Well,
anyway.
he's going. Yeah. So it's not. It's that's the best way to do it. It's not a wasted trip, even if it's like.
He's gonna make
I
money on it.
wasn't like I wasn't sure if like I could for sure get him in, but the person that I talked to who might have been able to help me with that said, "Oh, I'm not sure," but then I heard on the back end from someone else that it was like, "No, he's probably going," and I'm like. Well, look, between me, Kata, and all the other people going, like, well, we should be able to get you in. It shouldn't be a big problem.
Well,
But
Kata's G&G now, man. He's big time. He can bring in anybody.
well, exactly. I think that's what Kata was talking about. But it's like, I mean, I know other people who are. I want to say I don't want to say closer, but they're sometimes.
You
You
got
know,
some
like
time of your own. That's what you're trying to say.
I have people that I know too. It's all good, but yeah, I want to be worried about it. They got a bigger venue. You know, they probably filled out the capacity, but even when there's been like the smaller venue, they always book more than the capacity allows because people cycle in and out. You know, people get their hour in, they wait in line, they get to talk to the people they want to talk to, they do whatever they want to do, and then a lot of them will fuck off to be. They're in Vegas. You're in a party spot, so you know what's up. Like name says I don't trust Kata. I trust Kata. I mean, other than he's ridiculously short, but yeah. We'll
But
see. I don't know.
we had a
Maybe
good
I'll get a picture with him riding on my shoulder. We'll see.
we had a good stream tonight on Sergeant Guillotina's channel.
Yeah,
So
you got some people over there. He has a big channel. I'm surprised he doesn't get more viewers. Yeah, and you know what? It's nothing against Garatina himself. I think what it is, I think it's just his mic. Like he needs to invest in a much better mic. And yeah, I think that would help a lot. And you don't even need to do what like a lot of us are doing, where you got to have you got a camera and a mic. Like you can just have your avatar there, and as long as you're entertaining enough, or like if you're keeping the conversation going, you just need a good mic. You still need it to sound good, and even mine is slightly overpowering sometimes. But when it's my stream, I don't mind it. When I'm on other people's streams, I kind of feel bad. So
we had Ann the North, Abe, Emily, and
well,
myself.
a lot of them, or a lot of you guys, like I feel like you just use your phones, which your phones will be overpowering. Or even when I've been on my when I've been on my AirPods through my phone, it's like my voice is low and it doesn't carry. So my gain on this mic is shot like through the roof. So if I were to turn this on like when I first bought it and just let it go, that's why I've gotten complaints on like some of my first videos, because I didn't know how to adjust all that stuff, because my voice would be like my music would be all loud at the beginning, but like that's the normal sound people hear. And then I go to talk and I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? Blah blah blah. And it almost sounds like I'm whispering to them. So it's not great.
Wait, you're not?
No, my voice is just dude. I've been
What's up,
drinking
Dragon
whiskey. I've
Master?
been drinking whiskey since I was 15. I smoked for like 10 to 12 years. Now I mean, I still vape and I drink, but I've been cutting back a lot. But it's like I feel whatever damage is done to my vocal cords is fucking already done. I can't on make the like I can't put the toothpaste back in the bottle. You know what I mean? Like that shit's fucking gone. Like. So
Hey, and whenever y'all see Dragon Master in the chat, make sure y'all say what's up, man. That guy's helping helping keep a lot of
dude,
channels.
Dragon Master's awesome. He's donated to me, like I believe even a few times. And dude, I appreciate everybody's freaking donations. It's crazy. Like it blows my mind. Like I've talked to people behind the scenes where I'm like literally sitting there. Like it's not that I'm shaking. I'm just like, what is happening and why are people supporting me? Like I do not get it. I don't understand. But then I'll do these streams and I'll get look, I got 10 people right now, or I'll get people and people want to talk, people want to have a good time. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And apparently maybe I can keep the conversation going just well enough that people are like, okay, here's $1, dude, or whatever. And I'm like, thank you. So I mean,
Dragon
if
Master.
my channel gets bigger and then whatever, awesome. If it doesn't and it stays smaller, that's also that's fine.
I'm working on a Dragon Master name and Rafa Balde little emoticon for the chat, but I think we have to get more subs before I can set that up.
Well, the emoticons and excuse me, what's it called? It's not subbing to the chat. What's the one when you're monetized? You can become a member, so you can become a member of the chat. Dude, no one's killing your Dragon Master other than Calypso. Calypso might be out there killing dragons.
You got Vegas in the background instead.
But yeah. I'm just I'm throwing Vegas stuff out there. I mean, and that's the theme. That's the theme of tonight. With that being said, actually, with Vegas being the theme of the night, I'm curious, and I want to throw this out there. I was curious who would even jump onto the panel. So with obviously just you, Quentin, right now, what is your favorite Vegas game? Hold on, my phone just went off. That might be somebody I need to possibly bring on. So let me go grab that. But tell me about your favorite Vegas game, or if there's one you even like. It doesn't have to be Vegas, just casinos in general. I'll be right back.
What's up, guys? Looks like it's Quentin Cast right now. How y'all doing? My chat is silent, bro. Kind of like my Daredevil stream last night. Everybody was silent.
Well,
Syfax.
So look. So Rockefeller, when he's doing his live streams, when he's talking about other stuff that's not gaming, it's on his second channel, and I think his second channel is maybe a little bit above like 20 subs.
We could have used a Syfax shout out. If you could have posted like, "Hey, Rockefeller's gonna tip."
He hit me up. By the time he hit me up, you guys were done for like an hour, and I was like, shit. Or by the time I saw it, like I said, I was busy, and I'm terrible at this, and I need to change this on my settings on my phone, but I don't have notifications on, so literally everything just surprises me at once when I finally do check my phone. Because I don't know, I'm so bad with technology, it's crazy.
So,
so boo this man. Are we booing me or are we booing Quentin? Let's boo us both. Yeah.
So to answer your question about casinos, being from Texas, I love card games. So
okay, I've only been to Texas one time, and I think I flew into Fort Worth, and then I went to Galveston, and I went to Galveston to jump onto I mean, I don't even know if that was right layover. This was like 11 years ago, but I did that and jumped over to Galveston, which then I left from there to jump onto a cruise ship, and I went to like 3 different spots in Mexico, and it was awesome.
Poker's always good. Blackjack is fun. Craps is fun. But if I was to do a lot of gambling, it would probably be a lot of sports gambling.
So roulette was my game when I first ever went out there, and the first time I ever went to Vegas was at the Sahara before it got remodeled, because it just got remodeled and now it's all like almost like high tech, like it's all the new shit, and it's like all the prices are like it's all top line prices, which is stupid. But I used to be able to go to like the Sahara when it first dropped, and roulette was the first game I ever sat down at. That was like the first gambling game. That was, I mean, I know how to play cards to a certain extent, but I didn't know how the betting stuff worked. So when I first went there, they were like, "Oh, you can put $1 on the outside of the board and the inside of the board, and you just need a minimum of $1 to play." They don't do that anymore. Like, so if the table says $15 minimum and you're on a roulette table, there's the outside play, which is like, it's red, black. It's 1 through 16, 17 through 24, and then 25 through 36 or some shit. Like those are your bets. But each one of those needs like X amount of money, or you need to spread it out. And then if you play the inside of the table, which is all the single numbers like 1 through 36, so like just to play a round of roulette nowadays costs you like 25 to maybe 40 freaking dollars, even at like one of the cheaper casinos. And it's dumb because the first time I ever fucking went there, I dropped $20 on that table and I sat there for like 3 hours. I sat there for 3 hours and like I was just winning and losing while getting drinks the whole time, while tipping not just the person running the roulette table, but also whatever drink waitress were coming up. And I still left with like $200 off my $20 for 3 hours. And I was like, that was a great investment. That was awesome. Now it's nothing like that, man. It kind of sucks. It's really annoying.
I think we have a first time person in the chat today. I've never seen Deep Space Pilots before.
Deep Space. I don't even see him in the chat. I see Ezekiel
says hello.
It was mentioned in a show, so I just looked up where it was today. Never heard of it before. I might have missed your first message. I just learned what Galveston was today. So the first time I've only been to Galveston one time. He's like, I just learned what Galveston was today, where it's at. Crazy you mentioned it. Hey man, kismet. Sometimes that shit happens. The craziest thing about Galveston that tripped me out was like the oceanfront water there is gray. It looks like mud, but people are out there swimming in it. I've never seen that. Like I'm in California, so most things are just either blue or it's filled with sewage, and you'd know not to get in there. But in Galveston, it was all gray, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I went down to like different spots in Mexico, and like even Honduras, and like the water was so clear you could see like 100 feet down, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome." And let me give a shout out to, I believe this is Dragon Master. I just saw your donation, brother. Thank you, Dragon Master. I mean, I think that's my biggest donation I've ever got. I appreciate the hell out of it. I wish I had a way to throw it out there without throwing your actual name out there. But I'll just say Dragon Master gave me the biggest donation I've ever had. And thank you.
Shout out to you, Dragon Master.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's gonna feel literally my StreamYard once I'm back from Vegas. If anybody else wants to donate and whatever, that might fuel some of my bets in Vegas. Also, here, I'm going to throw this out there. If there's a way to throw a message into the Cash App thing, and then also throw a message possibly onto the Patreon one, and you want to donate onto that, and you want to do it towards a bet, and you throw me that amount of money, I will use it towards your bet. Say you want to put like $5 on 7 on roulette. I will put it on there. And if you win, I'll give you 10 and I'm going to take 30 of it. I'm not going to lie, because it's 35 to 1. Or no, 35 to 1. Well, $5 on that would be actually $180. So I'll give you like 30 or something. I'll give you a percentage of the bet. And if you're willing to throw that out there and you can type the message in there, I will do that for you. I don't know if that's illegal to do on here or not, but it's like, if you want to bet through me, I'm down to throw money on numbers for you. I think roulette would probably be the easier one. It's going to be, don't get me wrong, it's going to be random as hell. But I mean, if it's just 50-50 on something like on blackjack, then I don't know if that works that way. But,
right? Was that a Balerian?
That might be Balerian that actually sent that on there, and you guys just happen to have very similar names.
Well, are we thinking Dragon Master for Balerians? Sorry, Balerian. My bad, bro. We love your money too.
No, hold on. No, I think that was Balerian, actually. Oh, no, you just happen to have, I'll just say there's like relatively similar names. That's all that was. Thank you, Balerian. Sorry. Let me recorrect that. Thank you, Balerian. I believe that was you. Yes. I'm just saying, there's like 3 people that have donated, and when one of the names is very similar to the other, I'm gonna get confused until.
Are we seriously counting John Cuckass $1?
Oh, I'm counting everybody. But and I'm also like I'm trying not. I'm not going to dox your name. I'll say you're like I.
Oh look, Syfax getting paid.
God damn. All right. Yeah. My Vegas trip is getting better and better as I'm going. I'm glad I was unsure about doing this stream because I was like, okay.
Dragon Master not to be outdone, so he's going to donate to. Yeah.
Dude, hey man, go ahead and send if you want to. It's not it's not. I won't say it's not needed, but it is 100% appreciated. And oh my god, putting those out there has been one of the better ideas ever. Like, because I'm like, hell yeah, like this is helping with like. So I'll just say this: one of these would be enough to it's going to cover my StreamYards when I'm back, and the other one I will be able to either gamble a bit or throw it towards some gas money, and if not, I could just save it for like some more StreamYards. If
So
I can get like,
we do have one idea, okay, and if we can get a $200 goal, then Syfax will dress up as Gandalf for the.
Well, no, because then I'd have to. I don't have enough stuff to dress up as Gandalf. But I will say, what I will say is this: look, I'm and when I go to Vegas, there's a couple of people I'm planning on talking to help me figure this out. Even though they've told me they'd help me out online, anyways. But May 3rd is my birthday, so it's about 2 weeks out. But that it happens to land on a Saturday, which is fucking awesome. And I want to try to stream Lord of the Rings through Discord, so people can watch it on Discord while there's a few of us on stream talking about it, and then also make that into a birthday stream. That, or I can make these 2 different streams. I might just do a birthday stream and then do a watch along. I haven't figured that part out yet because I might not figure out the Discord stuff yet because, as I've said, I'm very inept. But I think it'd be awesome because how much we talk about like Lord of the Rings, and like I'm a big fan. That's literally like where most of my name came from and everything. I think that would be great. And then yes, of course, Valyrian birthday donos. That'd be cool. Like I'll buy. I don't know. Do I buy whiskey? Do I buy rum? What does whatever? I'll buy something. I mean, I'll have to pace myself if we're gonna watch a 4-hour movie. I'll have to pace myself. If I just do a birthday stream, maybe it's not going to be a 4-hour stream, and then we can just talk and I can bring people in. And once I have StreamYards, I think I can bring, or once I pay for StreamYards, I can bring up to like, I believe it's like 9 people, maybe 10 people. I don't know if I want to go that far, but I mean, if people want to join and talk and like, especially anybody who's donating, anybody like, I don't just bring on other streamers. I bring on people from the chat. I'm trying to get people like in the chat who maybe not who are not as heard as much and everything into the conversation with their actual voice instead of just something you said in the chat. I understand if you want your anonymity like totally preserved and you don't even want your voice heard, that's up to you. But I usually will be usually I'm chill enough to go ahead and throw like the links out there. Just now, instead of me doing it into the chat, you have to hit me up on X and or possibly through Discord. But yeah, through that, absolutely anybody's welcome to come on. Even right now, it's like I got 25 minutes left on my StreamYard. I mean, I just got this donation from I'll go ahead and
Jeff A said he'd get you up on Patreon.
Okay, I haven't checked Patreon yet. So okay, so between these things, like I have enough to get StreamYard. I'm just going to tell you guys this right now. This stream's only going to go an hour because I still need to finish up my Vegas preparations. But as soon as I'm back, I'm buying StreamYard to where I can actually have it, because if I buy it now and then I go for 2 days, well, now I just lost 2 days on my StreamYard. You know what I mean? And when I'm out there, there's bigger channels that are going to be streaming. But as soon as I'm back, I'm going to go ahead and buy the StreamYards, and then I'll be doing this, well, hopefully a lot more often. I'll figure out better times, and then also, I don't know, maybe have a lot better subject matter and stuff. Because right now this is just a last minute thing, and you guys have been fucking awesome. This is crazy. Like I was expecting. When I first started it, there was all of one person watching. I've had this jump up to 20 people. We're down to 12 right now, but hey, man, let's keep going.
Hey, Syfax, I say
Yes,
we use
sir.
to get you actual orange soda, like
like Fanta or something.
Go crazy.
The only reason I've been drinking that instead of like, usually I drink rum or whiskey. The Fanta goes good with vodka, and the vodka near my Ralph's has been on sale. That's why. Like and it's a decent vodka. It's a decent vodka. I mean, I don't mind cheap soda because I'm using the soda as something to, like, you know, as a catalyst for the for the vodka. Like, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. But yeah, if I start getting those certain type of donations, I'll buy a good whiskey and I'll just drink whiskey straight, man. I got no problem with that.
Yeah, we're going.
If I can do whiskey straight, and maybe like you know, I mean, whiskey on the rocks, you know, that can help with some of the kind of random ones. But dude, whiskey straight, no problem. Other than I do like it chilled. I mean, I know chilled usually means it needs you either putting in the freezer or like there's, you know, a couple ice cubes in it. With that's ice cubes in it, then obviously you're distilling it with water, but or, you know, you're watering it down literally. But no, I have no problem drinking whiskey straight or something like that.
How about some Coke and rum, man?
Coke and rum? Oh yeah, no problem. Usually my Coke and rum choice though is like something like, and it'd be like Captain Morgan, you know.
Like I was wanting to ask you, man, with Epic Universe having their premiere like last week or whatever. Are you?
I didn't see that. Like, wait. The Universal one or
yeah, Universal Epic Universe.
Oh, okay. No. I saw that. That actually looks cool. Like, I saw the videos that like Ryan Cannell and them did and other people. Like, I mean, I just scrolled through them. It's like, I'm not much of a theme park guy. The last time I went to theme parks, I was actually dating a girl who worked at Universal. And every time a new ride would come out, like during like it seemed to always work out this way. It's like it would always be before Halloween Horror Nights. So they would have a new ride that came out, like say the Transformers ride, right? When that one first introduced. And I'm in LA, so I've never seen the Florida one. I have no idea what's happening in Florida. I've never seen that one. But the one in
Donkey Kong.
Well, the one out here in like LA, Hollywood area, like Universal Studios Hollywood, like that one was cool, but they do these things called like employee nights, and like, or employee preview nights is what they usually call them. And then they can have a +1. And I was dating a girl who had +1s to a few of these events, which is fucking awesome. And then also when Halloween Horror Nights came around, they would have a Halloween Horror Nights employee only night. And it was super cool, man. You could be there, and it's like, sure, there's a lot of employees that work there. So you can be on an employee night and it seems crazy, but it's like the wait times are like 3 to 5 minutes or something stupid. It's no time at all. So you're just going through all the rides real quick. It was a lot of fun. But since me and that person broke up, also she got a different job later, whatever. I haven't been there in years. There's like probably three years or so I haven't been there. But it's a good place to take a girl on like a date if you just start dating them around Halloween time. It's a good place to go.
Well, the reason I wanted to ask you is because I was pretty sure that you weren't a theme park guy, so I was wondering if what they're offering now is enough to make someone like you go, hey, you know what? I don't know about now, but I think I might want to go there.
No, what it would be? What's worth it to me is like taking a girl that I'm dating, going like that's worth it to me. Like taking a date, that's already worth it to me. But going there for like the thrill of it all, like none of that stuff, like even Halloween Horror Nights when they jump at you and everything, that none of that stuff scares me or anything. And it's not because I'm like, oh, I'm super macho. It just I watch so many freaking horror movies and stuff. Like jump scares don't work even in person. It just doesn't work.
Do you ever watch old horror movies just to like laugh at them?
Like really like
Like a
70s and 80s ones.
yeah,
Yes.
like an '80s Jason movie, just to like
Yeah,
just
they're
laugh.
always funny because they have like for one, like really terrible kind of makeup or whatever compared to nowadays. I mean, those are the kind of movies you got to almost put in the back of your mind where you're like, okay, try to put yourself in the era that you're watching it, which is hard to do because at this point I've seen, 25, 30 years worth of new age horror movies that blow this stuff out of the water. And so it's kind of hard to do that, but every now and then, yeah. Let's see here. We got names saying, Syfax, what's your game plan for getting some Punani in Vegas? Do you think Chris Gore will wingman for you? No, I do know what Chris Gore is doing, but I don't think he will be wingmanning for me. And I'm not looking to find any Punani in Vegas. I'll tell you this: if that's your goal to go to an FNT meetup, most of the women that go to these things are taken or married and stuff like that. There's a couple other ones, but I mean, they already might be talking to other people in chats or whatever. If something happens, great, but it's not my goal to go there. Like I want to actually meet a bunch of the people that I've been streaming with because they've been so awesome to like helping me build my channel and like inviting me onto their streams, which is crazy because a lot of these people, I mean, you can see some of the people I've streamed with, they have, like thousands of subscribers. I have, I think 183, but they still invite me on. So I'm like, hey, I'm very thankful for that. But what I have noticed is even right now, look, man, we got 14 people watching my stream, and I feel like I have a good crowd of people who are like rocking with what I'm doing all the time. And I appreciate the hell out of that because I've seen people with literally like maybe a couple thousand, even up to like 5,000 like 5,000 subs, who can barely sometimes pull 3 to 5 people in their live streams. And the fact that I'm getting somewhat more than that, and I'm just just talking to you guys, talking to the chat, sometimes barely have subjects or whatever, like it's crazy to me. And I like I said, I'm going to continue to say this, I appreciate the living hell out of it, and I feel like I'm getting all the right people on my side. Like I like the I guess the community that's building over on this side of the internet is fucking awesome. Everybody's like a rock star, and everyone's just like, dude, I rock with this guy, and like I said, I appreciate the hell out of it. It's awesome, man.
Hey, Syfax, make sure to tell Chris I said what's up. All right.
Yeah, if he's out there, I hit him up. I hit him up this weekend. He said he wasn't sure. I think he's still going, and he was just kind of being coy. But so if he's out there, I'll definitely be saying hi to him for a bunch of people. That or he's going to be swamped by so many people because this year the FNT meetup is in a bigger location. There's going to be, I'm assuming, a lot more people, but it got sold out just as quick, if not faster than other stuff, man. And it was kind of insane. And the only reason, like, unless I were to go out of my way to hit up people behind the scenes or people who are a part of this, the only reason I even got a proper ticket for it was because of like Hold My DualShock, and they know somebody who's like a premium member who had an extra ticket. So I was like, and I thought I was on top of it. So I was like, oh, I'm like 5 minutes, 10 minutes behind the announcement, and that shit was already sold out. But I'm lucky enough to know somebody who like was able to get me an extra one, even though I know that I could probably show up I don't know if I would have chanced it without like 100% confirmation.
I was talking about Krista from G&G, bro.
What about her? Sorry, I
I was
didn't
saying,
hear that part.
tell her I said what's up when you're over there.
Oh, Krista. I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
Chris,
I
like
was like,
Chris
man,
Gore. My
this
bad.
just got
You
sus.
said Chris, or like I heard Chris. My bad. I've only talked to Krista like I think twice. She's usually I'll give her that. She's swamped by people, man. Like there's just people all over that chick. I almost feel bad. It's like a bunch of people. It's like, hey, you do realize like none of you got a shot, right? But okay, like have fun with that.
That's why I need Syfax to put a word in for me, man.
Well, like I said, this is gonna be my first year going that I actually have a YouTube channel going, and I feel like I've been doing pretty decent with streams, especially because of all you guys who have been supporting these streams, which is fucking amazing. And then a couple of these people have been on stuff like DA's channel. They haven't been on my channel yet. Maybe I should start reaching out and seeing if I can talk to some of these people and see if they're down to join. Like as long as I have a topic they're interested in. Because usually my streams, I mean, you guys know, and you guys notice, like my stuff's all kind of random and it just like on the fly. Like let's talk, let's bullshit, let's just have a good time. And maybe sometimes I'll have a subject or two, and then that's like it's like a background theme for my stuff. Like right now, even like Vegas is a background theme, but we're talking about other stuff. So whatever works. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I've been having a good time with it. I feel like a lot of the people in the chats have been having a good time with it. I want to continue on with it, man. Like as much as I'm excited for Vegas, like I'm excited to come back and like now that I know that for sure I have enough to get a StreamYard thing going. Like I want to find the right times to be streaming and have, even if I'm only getting 8 to 15 people, it's like let's keep those people in here. Let's go, man. Let's fucking rock this out. And like it's a lot of fun to me, man. I have a great time with this. So Jeff A, I have 12 minutes left on this StreamYard thing before I buy the next one. And like I said, I'm leaving for 2 days, like later tonight. And so as much as I would get one, I'm going to basically waste 2 days of not streaming. I'd rather buy it as soon as I'm back. So as soon as I'm back, I have I'm definitely buying it, and I'll probably stream like either as soon as I'm back. Depends on how hungover or something I am, or if I need like a half a day's rest. I don't know. But as soon as I get that going, I'll be streaming much more. And hey, man, anybody who's already been invited will be invited, especially if it's a subject you're versed in. And then on top of that, I'll be doing other streams, stuff like this, where it's kind of on the fly and maybe a little random. But it's like anything goes type of subject. That would be great.
Hey, Syfax.
What's up?
Can we get a shout out to Jeff for the Patreon?
Yes, actually, let me check my Patreon. Does that actually? I'm sure that has an app. I never downloaded the app. Oh, hey man, thank you, Jeff. Hell yeah, Jeff became a member on the Patreon. Now that I have a Patreon going, I actually talked to a few people, and they were like, dude, well, now that you have that going, you do realize you're gonna have to put content on there, and I do plan on doing that. Maybe. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, I'm thinking about like maybe having one-on-ones with some of the people who are donating. So if you're donating and you'd like to talk about something specific, I could do one-on-ones. I don't know how interested everybody else would be, but each person would possibly get like their one-on-one. Like that's an idea that I threw out there, or that I'm throwing out there. If people would be interested in something like that, like, hey, is there something you would like to talk about, or specifically with me? Or if there's other people and maybe I can set something up, that would be cool. Because I'm not sure what I would do on the side other than maybe with someone like Jeff, I'm considering getting back into working out. I know there's a few other people that I talked to behind the scenes that have gotten back into working out. And it's like, hey, let's build like maybe a workout community on Patreon or something. I don't know. I'm thinking of ideas, and that would be cool. Is the cat folding laundry? No.
We have a lot of big things planned for the channel as
Yes,
Syfax
yes.
comes back and he gets to stream. So you just stay in tune. We got some things coming up. So
Yes, on top of that, any support is very welcome. And then also, maybe I'll have some Calypso videos. I was thinking about getting her a little camera collar and just like randomly seeing what she does throughout the day, and just seeing what she does. Like, I have a feeling she might just sleep around, and then when I come home, she starts doing stuff. But if she doesn't, maybe I can get some funny footage of her like messing around. Like, she plays fetch. She's a cool cat. So I don't know. And I know a lot of people like Calypso. So stuff like that. I don't know. I'm still figuring out, thinking about it. Like it was just something that I did just a few days ago because of recommendations from, I believe it was either you, Quentin, or actually it was Terrace. I think it was Terrace actually for that one. I think you were Cash App. Like you gave me the idea of Cash App. Terrace House Guy was saying for Patreon, because I believe through Patreon you can donate from like roughly anywhere. And
that's
so
why I was
that,
saying PayPal, because Patreon usually is used for like.
well,
So,
Patreon uses PayPal. So I think I had unintentionally set up a PayPal through that. The only reason I didn't think about doing PayPal is because the last time I did it, like 10 or 12 years ago, it got hacked, and I was like, I'm never using this shit again. I'm sure it's better now, but yeah.
hey, did you see the photos of Matt Damon looking completely jacked?
Matt Damon? No, I did not.
Apparently, he's going all out for this Odysseus role, man.
Well, good for him. I mean,
He's on that Jeff A program.
Jeff A would be the one to go to. Like, if I wanted to like get like unnecessarily swole, but at the same time, like, I appreciate it. That dude knows what he's talking about. Like, the guy in the chat who's like, "Oh yeah, my bench is over 500." It's like, yeah, that's the guy you talk to, by the way. That's the guy you talk to on how to do this shit. Like, you don't talk to someone like me who's like, yeah, it's been a while. I used to be able to hit 225, maybe 245 was my max when I was in really good shape. No, you don't talk to me. You talk to people like Jeff. Like,
Oh, dude, I was doing 415 in football, and I'm like, all right, and that was only like a set of 4, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I got.
yeah, I never even got all that hard into working out. It was just like I was doing it to just like get in better shape. Like I was pushing like 260, 270, like as my actual body weight. Like I got fat, like I got real fat. And then I dropped down to like 185 and I got in really good shape. And then I counterbalanced that by going heavier in the weight. And now I'm like 210, but I stopped working out as much. So it's like, yeah, I got the love handles going on. And I'm like, yeah, I feel like my body type wouldn't be hard to fix with a good regimen, like it wouldn't be that hard. It wouldn't be that difficult. Like, but I mean, it would take time. Like it would be difficult in the sense of like, it's been a minute, but overall, compared to, let's say, if I was still at 260, 270, maybe pushing 300, yeah, it would take me a lot longer. But it's like, I feel like I'm right around the right size to get back into it relatively easily, like in the overall scheme of things. Yeah.
So what all you have planned besides going to the FNT meeting?
So on the way to Vegas, like tomorrow morning, or here, like in just a little bit, I gotta pack my last few things, which is, it's mainly just all my shaving stuff because I haven't shaved. I want to shave before I go there because I'm only staying for 2 days and I didn't get a hotel room. It's been the first time since I've gone to Vegas that I didn't get a hotel room, and I'm just gonna crash in my car that I'm renting and then wake up early and go to whatever casino I'm parked at, go to shave in the morning just so I have a fresh shave and then be good for Friday. And then I'm coming back basically very late Friday night, very early Saturday morning, like maybe 1, 2 in the morning. Because I'm only going for a couple of days because a lot of people left Wednesday. I was only able to get a rental car for tomorrow, like Thursday and Friday. So it was the best deal I could find. So I'm doing that. And then the cool thing though is people like Hold My DualShock and Leon and stuff. Apparently they got a party bus, and I've never done the party bus thing in Vegas. For how many times I've gone out there, I've done some cool stuff, but never a party bus. I have no idea what all that entails, but they already got me a ticket. I just got to, pay them like $20 or something. And then apparently the party bus will drop us off at the FNT meetup. So I'm excited to see what that's all about. And then Friday, I have no idea. Name
And for
says
anybody,
Syfax, you don't have your own car. Yes, I actually have 2 cars, but one of them just broke. Like the engine literally blew out, and that used to be my get around regular car. And then I have my weekend car, which is like, it's kind of an older Camaro. It's like a 2011 Camaro, but I didn't want to take that for like 1,000-mile round trip because whatever, I'm saving the miles on it. $75 to make sure that car doesn't burst when I'm doing like 8-hour round trip. Like it's 4 hours there, 4 hours back.
you'll
$75
understand
to
good
get
order.
something else. Yeah. If you, it's not worth it. It's not worth the chance of like my second car is also gone. And then I would be totally assed out. So yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
And
But
for anybody in the chat that's gonna go to the Vegas meetup or plans on going to any meetup, so there's usually like some booths set up. So like Nerdrotic will have a line for you to meet him, and he'll sign whatever, take a picture with you, and you don't have to pay for it. It's not like you're having to like pay $20 to take a picture. Like, but there is a line, and he'll talk with you, and the line kind of goes slow because he does take time to talk to everybody. Same thing with Jeremy, but there are other people like Ryan and Jay who just walk around and they talk, and there's no line for them, and they'll hang out with you. They're cool. They're down to earth people. So just to kind of give you guys an idea in case you're planning on going.
Yes, yeah. When you go out there, everybody that you probably watch online is they're all very, very nice people in person, and I will also be a nice person. Don't get me wrong. It's all good. And then we're coming up on an hour here. I think I got maybe 10 minutes left. And like I said, I normally would probably go ahead and continue the stream, but I got to finish up packing. I got to get ready for the early morning, and then I'll be on my way to Vegas. So I'm just going to go ahead and say this. Thank you guys for jumping on for the I know it's a quick hour stream. I usually say it's going to be an hour stream, and I go a lot longer, but yes. Put your Patreon in stream. Okay, hold on. I'll put them both. I think I should be able to do this.
So yeah, thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate y'all supporting. And
yes,
support is not just with donations, although that is greatly appreciated. I mean, liking streams.
It combined them both. Look, the only thing you need to do to support a channel is, well, hopefully you subscribe to the channel. That's much appreciated. The other thing is hit likes on the videos. That'll boost the videos out there in the algorithm. And then I posted the Cash App and Patreon. They got combined into one thing. But if you want to support that way, which a couple of you have in the chat, I appreciate the hell out of that. But the bare minimum, hit the like, and then if you like what's going on and you want to continue watching people like me, Leon, when Quentin goes, or Hold My DualShock, or any of the other people that you're seeing in the chat right now, a lot of these people should have channels because they're awesome and people would absolutely follow them, but a lot of them do not at the moment. If you do put a channel out there, we'll go ahead and promote it, and that's all you need to do. Subscribe and hit the like. Like that's literally the bare minimum, and all it costs you is a couple clicks of your mouse. Now, if you want to donate any money on top of that, there's other ways to do that. And then when people are monetized, you can do it through other means. but YouTube will take like 30%. So when you do it through other things, it's actually slightly better. So it might take you, out of your way to do that, but that person who you're supporting will get a lot more of what you're giving them. Like if you gave somebody $1 and like for say a bag of chips was still $1, but your dollar was only worth 70 cents somewhere, that's what YouTube does. That's not like that. That can suck in the long run. And on top of that, when you donate through stuff like that, you'll get, I believe it's a 1099 through YouTube. And then you got to report all that in your taxes if you make over like $600. I'm not close to that yet, but the way that things are going, I might have to do that. So I don't know, maybe keep those things in mind, especially if it's like, if you want your dollar to go further, even for the person that you're supporting, go
Like
ahead
if you
and
don't want to pay
that.
YouTube, you actually want to give money to Syfax instead.
There you go. Perfect example. But yes, thank you for Quentin for jumping on. And then when I am back, I will be streaming more. I'm not sure my schedule yet, but I'm going to figure it out because people have been so supportive. People have been awesome. And then, oh man, I'm so excited for Vegas. Like it's going to be hard for me to fall asleep, but I got a few things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. And let me give a shout out to, let's see here. We got, who's left? Well, shit, we got 16 people still. So we got Name, Jeff A, Rafa Balde, Dragon Master. Let's see here. Who else? Well, Quentin is obvious here. We got Draconis. We got Valerian with the biggest dono of the night. Thank you very much. And Dragon Master just killing it. Or was it vice versa? You literally, I'm not gonna lie, I'll give a hint to both of you guys. You guys both have the same first name. I'm not gonna say your last names, but you have the same first name. So you guys know your names. So just know you guys have a brother in the chat. We got Ezekiel, nice, or peace, Syfax night, y'all. Thank you for joining. We got Nestor Penelos. Hey, sorry, Nestor. We're just about to be finishing up. I'm about to be getting ready to go to the Vegas meetup and getting everything ready for the rest of that. And I think this was a pretty decent, quick stream. And thank you all for donating. Anybody that's watching this on a rewatch, go ahead and throw out some donations. And if you can make messages in there and you want me to put money on like a roulette for you, go for it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but we'll find out apparently if I get a strike or something.
Appreciate
go ahead. What's up? You were about to say something, Quentin? What's up?
I was just saying I appreciate everybody's support. Y'all have a good night.
Hell yeah. Everybody have a good night. I'll catch some of you in Vegas, and if not, I will catch you all when I'm back. Peace out. Have a good night.